What's going on, guys? Welcome. Just getting the tags in here. I think we should be up. Just want to jump in here, make sure my sound's good. Yeah, yep, very good. So, Michael, the discount, it's good for breaks and jet breakers. So, what we have is we have a couple different rooms, right? So, Jason's Jet Breakers is the break group that we initially were founded on, and so that's kind of what we got started with. Jason's Jet Breakers. That's our main group that we break in. We break mostly football and baseball. We do a little bit of basketball. Not as much of it there in the room. But we also have trade rooms. We have a baseball room with, that's the room that we're in now. There's, we started this room a couple years ago. We're up to 33,000 people in the trade room. We've got a little over 30,000 in the basketball trade room as well. And we're sitting on, I think, closer to like 20,000 in the football room. So we got a bunch of people in those rooms. We do break in those rooms directly, which is what we're doing right now in baseball. But it's for the breaks in Jet Breakers. So if you come join us over in Jason's Jet Breakers, we give you $20 off your first break that you claim there. I have a link in the description of this video. And you know what? I think I can actually drop a link here as well. Let me see. Yeah, I should be able to. There it is. Here, I'll drop it right here in the chat. So there's the link to Jason's Jet Breakers. I'll approve if you apply. I'll just probably do it right after. But yeah, the first break spot that you claim in Jet Breakers, we give you $20 off, and that's good for any of them. So we had a break. We just did a box of Prism Football. They were $29 random team spots, and we had I think we had one or two people in that one that were their first timers, so they got a spot for $9. So absolutely, man. No, I appreciate you hopping over. Guys, this one's pretty easy. So it's a straight box of Bowman Jumbo. I appreciate the quick fill. Thanks everybody for hopping in. Hopefully we can get something nice here. Vic says, been with them almost since they started. They're one of the best in the business. Dude, I would really appreciate that, Vic. Thank you, man. Yeah, Vic's one of the OGs. He's been around a long time. No, we got a bunch. It's a little different. Like it's a lot tighter of a community. Like we break with each other. We know each other. It's the same group of guys. When you're in a big room like this one we're in now with 32,000 people, like it's just, you never really know any. I mean, you know a handful of people, but it's like there's regulars that post all the time that you may not come across because there's just so many people. So it's a little bit closer knit. Oh, absolutely, Justin, for sure, man. Was hoping I could get you something a little nicer in that blaster, but at least we got the box. Let's see. This is about to be the halfway point on the case. We're 2 boxes down. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got 4 behind me. So define regulars, the degenerates, as we call them, behind their back. No, I'm just kidding. Second break ever. Let's do it. Well, guys, this was a pick your team. Everybody knows who they got, so we don't need to random anything up. We can jump straight into it. Here, I am going to pull up real quick the teams and put them over here where I can see them, just so I know who's who. I like seeing who gets hits. Hopefully, we pull a big one here. It's been a minute. The first like 10 or 12 boxes we did, it seemed like every other box we pulled one of the big names. They've been a little tougher to pull. Appreciate it, Jeremy. Thanks for hopping in, man. Thanks for giving me a shot. So, all right. Hopefully we get some nice cards here. Hopefully you guys enjoy the break. Try to make it fun for you guys. Here we go. Bowman Jumbo. Like I said, I got 4 more boxes. This is the last box of the first half of this particular case that we're working out of. And honestly, haven't really pulled anything too crazy out of the case just yet. So, hopefully we're saving it for this one. All right, empty box. All right, here we go, fellas. Best of luck. Hang on. Bob said, anyone else lose audio? And before I crack into this, anybody else having audio issues? It's possible. Hang on. Just going to wait. Nope, you got it. Okay, cool. All right, just making sure. I got a new computer not long ago. Like, I was working on I was working off of a laptop, and it was just doing too much. Laptop couldn't handle it, so like I went out and got like a gaming computer that is way more than I need, but it's a lot better from a streaming point. And so there were a little bit of growing pains there, just making sure. Oh, hang on. Here, let me put something up real quick. Yeah, we did have some audio issues at one point. Just one break randomly out of nowhere gave us a hard time, but it's been fine since then. Let me see. All right, so as was mentioned in the post, guys, the paper. So the paper is being auctioned off. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put it up here as base paper high bid. So just throughout the course of the break, if you guys want to bid on the paper, just call out your bid there in the comments, and we'll keep updating it. Yep, auction the paper now. All right, so Alex is going to start us off with 10, 12. So I'll wait just a second. Hey, tell you what, you guys feel free to keep calling it. I'll update it here after this first pack. It's just for the base paper. Any numbered paper, any color paper is going to go to the team. So it's just this base stuff, and because it's just being auctioned off, I'm just going to skim it like that. So that'll all go to one person. Gunnar Henderson on the Rookie of the Year favorites. We'll get an insert. That's where the auto hides is right there with that insert. Usually 1 or 2. All right, so like this card here is going to be a sky blue. It'll be a $4.99. This will go to its team, and that is Jason Churio. So Guardians 102 out of $4.99. Jacob Berry first. Here's your Chaser Miami. William Bergola, Colson Montgomery, Drew Gilbert, Moises Ballesteros first, and then Daniel Espino, number 11 on the top 100. So yeah, it's just the base paper that goes to that spot. Everything else gets divvied out to your all's teams. All right, we said 12 on the paper. Bob, Vic beat you to the 12 call. Okay. All right. Pack 2. Current high bid of 12. We're going to have a spotlight in this one, and that is Michael Harris. So Braves getting the Michael Harris spotlight. Brady House prospects. Luis Lara first. Glider Figueroa first. Nicao Pucagrego first. There we go. Junior Caminero first. There's your chaser for the Rays. Max Wagner first. 17, Zach Veen on the top 100. Diane did swoop you last time. She came in at the end and got you. Yeah, she got a double box too, man. That was a lot of paper in that one. I don't know if you guys saw on the football stream, but I was telling them that like with this new computer, it's got a lot bigger processing power. And I'm going to go ahead and take the leap and get a couple more cameras. And we're going to go, I think we're going to go triple view. I'm going to add the overhead camera, and then I think I might even turn one around and make you guys stare at me. What do you think? You want my mug up in the corner? Like I said, when I was running everything off the laptop, it was too much to push through it. It was barely able to handle the one, but now I think I can multi-screen a little. I just ordered all that stuff yesterday, so hopefully that gets in for next week's breaks. Kind of looking forward to playing with it. I like the tinkering. All right, first auto's coming. Sweat that just to the end of this pack. Sadan Rafael on the sites on September. Martin Gonzalez first. Brady Howes. Andres Mesa first. Yasser Mercedes. Brooks Lee. And then number 62, Emmanuel Rodriguez on the top 100. All right, auto. Come on, let's see somebody big here. And it is pitcher. There haven't been a ton of pitchers in 23, not like years past. Prelander Baroa, first Bowman pitcher, a little off signature, off-centered on the signature. A couple of these guys did that, just kind of signed like way down in the corner. Really weird location from some of them, but Mariners taking the first auto. So Prelander Baroa, I'm pretty sure that's auto only. I don't think we've seen him in the regular set. The name is not familiar. Vaughn Grissom, Rookie of the Year favorites. Modern prospect, Samuel Munoz. Fraley Encarnacion first. Hector Rodriguez first. Jesus Baez first. Simon Juan. Abel Bastidas first. And then number 63, Nick Gonzalez on the top 100. Yeah, I've been getting some requests to jump in on the drip streams too. So I think that might be something that we try to work in. Where I might try to get back on drip for a minute. You know, Whatnot's fun. It's just their fees are just really crippling from a seller standpoint. It's tough being on there, and you know, spots are going for, I mean, honestly, like they're going for good amounts, but after the fees, like we're still just getting kind of crushed on some of those. Drip's a lot easier on the seller side, so I think we can probably sustain those prices being a little bit more competitive. Those, because you know, it gets to get passed down to you guys. So Braylon Bishop first, Samuel Zavala, Pedro Ramirez first, Jorge Burgos, and first Bowman, Blue Shimmer, Christian Serta. Man, I saw the Braves logo, got excited. Or sorry, Braves logo, the Diamondbacks logo. 88 out of 150. Thought that was Drew. 74 Jet Williams on the top 100. Yeah, we'll definitely keep going on Whatnot. We're not gonna stop streaming on there, but we can do more streams on Drip. We can go live a little bit more often, just because they don't hammer us with the fees. All right, second auto, and it is on color, a blue lunar color match. Emmanuel Bonilla, outfielder, Blue Jays, 109 out of 150. Emmanuel Bonilla, Blue Lunar color match. Those lunars look so good. If you guys haven't seen these in person, they're really, really nice. I'm a big fan of Bowman's parallel set this year. The green grass, I think, is my favorite, but those lunars look fantastic. They've got the lunar surface kind of built into the surface there. Really good looking cards. All right, we got one more auto coming, and should have a little bit of color. Sights on September, Matt McLean. Modern prospects, Joshua Baez. Gavin Cross, Samuel Munoz. Carlos Jorge first. Roman Anthony first. Kevin Parada. And then Roderick Arias, number 85 on the top 100. Shea Langoliers, Rookie of the Year favorites. Jordan Lawler, Modern Prospects. I'm just going to double check. It wasn't numbered. No number. Just felt a little thick. Gabriel Gonzalez first. Cam Collier, first Bowman Chrome. We go Reds. Cole Young, Sadan Rafaela, Juan Chacon first. And then Mason Wynn, number 38 on the top 100. Yeah, I jumped into a break. I picked up the Diamondbacks, which I know it's a fun venture, expensive team. I grabbed them in it was an interesting break. It was a quarter case of hobby and a quarter case of jumbo. So it was 3 hobbies, 2 jumbos. Picked up the Diamondbacks, and I think I walked out. I got like 4 base chromes. There was a chrome in almost every pack, but that was all I picked up on Drew was some chromes. We got a refractor in the back. It looks like a yellow lunar, so I think it's going to be a 75. I did get to see a super fractor auto pulled in that one, and it was a good one too. It was Roman Anthony. If anybody's curious, his Super 101 auto is down. Freddie Freeman is hiding. Shea Langoliers, 79 out of 399 on the lime. So a nice color match there for the A's. Good looking card. That was Alex. Max Muncy. Henry Ramos first. Lisandro Rodriguez first. Jay Savina. Let's go ahead and get the insert Jackson Jobe, number 28 on the top 100. And I got a bat. It's not a first, though. Samuel Zavala, 32 out of 75. Another color match. And color matches are all over in this one. Zavala on the yellow lunar. It's like every parallel has been a color match just about. Hang on one second, guys. What in the world is going on? Hang on, bear with me just one sec. I just want to make sure my chat's working. It's been still for a minute. I just want to make sure it's because y'all are quiet and not just because it's down. This is getting way too difficult. Okay, no, y'all just quiet. That's okay. Quiet's all right. All right. Back again. Common true. There we go. All right. appreciate the comment. Yeah, it's just whenever it gets real quiet like that, I'm like, man, if we're down, if no one's getting this, I'm sitting here cutting packs open, no one's in here to see them. Like, that's not good. Like, as a breaker, that's not good. So, yeah, I always get a little nervous when the chat gets too quiet for too long. Sights on September, Jackson Churio. Modern Prospects, Jonathan Mejia. Sorry, I think I bumped the camera there, sorry. Yep, I'll just watch the replay it did. All right, Leandro Arias first. Yulber Herrera first. Hao Yu Lee first. Brock Jones first. Diane Frias first. All first in that one. And then George Valera, number 22 on the top 100. Still got 3 packs to go. Should have one auto. 50-50 on whether or not it's going to be a parallel. It seems like that's how it usually comes down. Most of the time, it's either two base autos and 1 parallel auto, or vice versa, 2 parallels, 1 base. It's very rarely all 3 of, 3 of one, 3 of the other. So in this case, though, we've got 1 of each. So here is the last one. All right, so we're going to find out in a second. Brett Beatty, Rookie of the Year favorites. Jet Williams, Anthony Gutierrez, Lionel James first, Luis Rodriguez first, Joshua Baez, and then Robert Hassel, number 16 on the top 100. And then auto number 3 is Refractor Auto, Diego Hernandez. So KC, one of the last teams taken. I think they were one of those last 4. Comes in and gets the Refractor Auto, Diego Hernandez. Hernandez, 17 free agent. Looks like he's about 22. So yeah, right there in the ballpark, what you want to see. Still 2 packs to go. Hopefully we got a little bit more color. Guys, current high bid on the paper is at 12. That is Vic's bid at 12. So like I said, at the end of the break, whatever that high bid is, that's what the paper goes for. Okay, Orioles, they got a few of these. Adley Rutschman on the spotlight. Ceddanne Rafael on Modern Prospects. Trey Sweeney, Javier Osario first, Jackson Holiday, Jackson Churio, and then on the Lunar Glow, went a long way without getting one of these. Finally got one. Marcos Cabrera first for the Yanks. And then Ellie De La Cruz, number 6 on the top 100. There's Cabrera. And Rutschman on the spotlight. And last pack. Come on, fellas, let's go. Let's see a little color. Come on. give us some color. I don't know if it's going to. I don't think it is. Sites on September, Anthony Volpe. Jefferson Rojas first. Junior Garcia first. There's a Drew Jones base. We'll take it. Drew Jones base chrome. Looks pretty clean, I think. Christian Vaquero, Nelson Rada first. And then Brennan Davis, number 35 on the top 100. And that is it. That's the last pack. So I'll give you guys a quick recap here. And guys, let me know if you guys want to see like another round of this go up tomorrow. So tomorrow, Saturday, is my last day of the week where I break. I tend to break like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'll take Sunday off, and then I'll start the sorting process on Monday. Monday's kind of an admin day, and then we start shipping on Tuesday. We usually have to wrap it up on Wednesday, finished shipping out on Wednesday, and then Wednesday night we start breaking again, start the process all over. So this week was a little off. My wife helps me with a lot of the shipping, and she's been sick all week, so we've been a little bit behind. We did get all the shipping done today, so we're about 2 days back, but it is all done. So I'll be breaking tomorrow. If there's anything particular you guys want to see, just feel free, reach out, let me know. If I don't hear, I'll probably just put up another round of this. It's filled pretty quick. It's still the hot product. Honestly, it feels like they fill a lot better when I just put the Bowman up as opposed to like pairing it with something, because that causes the price to go up. So seems like it just moves a little better when it's just Bowman on its own. But yeah, we'll get something up in the room for tomorrow. Again, reach out, let me know if there's something specific you want to see. Last call on the base paper. So current high bid is at 12. This is what you're bidding. So highest bid here in the comments is going to take it. It's a full box of base paper for Jumbo. So let me go ahead and get last call out for that. All right, Jeremy's up to 13. Let me get my marker. There it is. Vic, I'm going to try to do in both. I'll try to do in both. I'll line up something in each one. Jet Breakers tends to do a little bit better with random teams, and the trade rooms tend to do a little bit better with pick your teams. So that's the reason for the breakdown like that. It's crazy. Like, you would think that in Jet Breakers, like dropping a PYT every once in a while, people would be excited just because we don't do them all that often. But they don't. We drop a PYT and they just sit there. So yeah, and same thing in here. We drop random team breaks in the trade room and they don't fill as well. So I'm not going to argue with it. It is what it is. For whatever reason, it's just what people decide they want to do. So we tend to have no trouble filling random teams in Jet Breakers and then PYTs in here. So that's probably what we'll do tomorrow. So I'll try to get one of them up. Yeah, I don't get it. There are some people who will buy into each, but there's just not a lot. So I think the reason is like most of Jet Breakers was really built up like during COVID, and when the prices really started kind of getting crazy, and the prices of the boxes, especially like with football, were so expensive that like if you made it a PYT, like somebody was going to have to spend $500 chasing the Bengals going after Joe Burrow, and it just made more sense to do them as random teams. And I think that's just how we inadvertently, like we ended up just kind of molding the room into that. And by the time the prices finally started to come down, we're like, all right, we should be able to do PYTs again. And it's like, no, everybody that's here wants to do random teams. That's why they're here. So, yeah, it's crazy. But, we got the option for both now. So we'll put them both up. What I'll do is I'll probably post a baseball break in the baseball room, a football break in the football room. And then in Jet Breakers, I'll probably do one of the two. Or maybe I'll do one of those combos. I think those are fun. You drop Chase Murray. There you go. Yeah, no, for sure. All right, Jeremy, I think it's probably going to be yours. Next time, just do me a favor. Let me make it official. Last call. I'm still going to give an opportunity there, but Jeremy's already dropped the payment on that. But yeah, is anybody else wanting the paper? If not, we should be good. Last call, and there's a little bit of a delay, so if you get this comment late, I'm sorry. I'm going to say sold. All right, Jeremy, you got it, bud. Appreciate that. All right, yep, I'll get those added for you. Guys, if I haven't shipped to you before, do me a favor and just send me over a message with your address. I probably won't respond to it tonight. Like, I'm going to probably call a night here after this. But when I do go to ship, I'll have it there waiting for me. What'll happen is I'll go to reach out to you to get your address, and then when I go to message you, there's already one sitting there waiting for me. So I'll go and plug it in. As soon as I have the shipping done, I will message you guys a copy of the tracking, which again, that should be like Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm hoping that she's back up and running next week because, yeah, I've gotten too used to having her do that. So, like I said, it was a tough week this week with her being out. So, all right, guys, appreciate it. Thanks again for the fill. Congrats to everybody who I was able to get hit for. If I didn't get you hit, I will try to get you guys on the next one. Looking forward to hopefully pulling for you again tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Take care. Have a good night.